Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will be covering the basics for getting started with crochet. I will be using US terminology. Please refer to the description below for translation to UK. There are many ways to begin a new piece. This video will focus on when creating a circle, for working in the round either by creating a ring of chains or with a magic ring. I'll start off with the chain ring as it can be easier. If you want to jump ahead, the magic circle tutorial starts at timestamp on screen. To start a chain ring, hold the starting tail in your left hand with the short end towards your right. Create an upside down U. With your right hand, twist it to create a ring and fold over. Insert the hook and yarn over with the long tail and pull through the ring created. Hold both tails with the left hand and pull the circle with the hook to close off. Drop the short tail down and pull the long tail until the ring is wrapped around the hook. Wrap the yarn over your left ring finger. Now create 3 chain by yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and yarn over, pull through. That's 3 chains plus the loop on your hook. Next we'll be closing the ring. Insert the hook to the first circle created. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Holding the circle open, insert the hook and yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's your first single crochet. Let's do 7 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slip stitch to end the round and chain 1 to begin the next. I'll do a couple more rows to make a flat disc, then show you how to sew in the tail. It's the same process as on a magic circle. Please see the timestamp on screen. Else, continue to the next section to learn the magic circle. I'm not sure how to describe this, but let's give it a go. Bring the starting tail over the front of your fingers. Hold it between your ring finger and thumb. With your right hand, take the other end and wrap it under your middle finger. Then up over your pointer finger towards the back of your left hand. This should create a cross on your pointer finger. Hold it in place between your pinky finger and ring finger and pick up your hook. Turn your left hand so you can see the back of your fingers and insert the hook under the first line. Then raise the tip over the second and catch your hook on it. Pull the loop under the other and twist it to create a loop. Using the tail held by your pinky, yarn over and pull through to make a chain. The circle is where you will work your first round. For this tutorial, complete 7 single crochet a round. Keep the tail in line with the circle as you will work over the top of it and use it to tighten and lock the ring closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull the starting tail gently and the ring will shrink. Slip stitch to the first stitch to complete the circle, holding the stitches you've completed. I'll complete a few more rows to create a flat circle. If you're enjoying this video or feel like you learned something, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. I've got a lot lined up to come, so you'll want to stay in the loop. The next section is how I sew in the end to lock the ring so it won't come apart. While you're working, it may loosen, so even after a few rows, you can come back to sew in the end, which is also helpful so there are less when finishing the project. Pull the tail tight and we'll practice sewing in the starting tail. When you pull the tail, notice the angle that it is coming from. Insert the needle one stitch ahead of it and send it back along the thread in the circle. I use a tapestry needle as they're often available in metal, but plastic can also work. Depending on the size of your yarn, you may need to adjust the one used. Thread the needle, work back along the ring, catching a stitch here or there. If the project has an inside or a wrong side, such as a coaster or a plushie, then do this from that side so it will be less visible. Work around until back to the start. Then reverse and do it again back the other way. If there's not enough room to complete this, then work out to the second round. Once a couple inches are nicely embedded, cut the remaining tail. There you have it, 2 ways to start a round and how to securely sew in the tail. Practice and experimentation is important with crochet. Try different things until it makes sense and feels comfortable for you. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. I'm happy to help. Have a lovely day!